guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, my name is Chioma Ahanwa, and if you're just coming here for the first time, hi, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be listing a couple of movies. I do this for Netflix a lot, but I've not done it for Iroko, and a lot of people have been telling me it's not all of us that have money for Netflix, so which I feel like it is true, because actually for Iroko I pay 3,000 a year and I split it with my sisters, but we pay 3,000 for a year. But that 3,000, in fact, add another 1,500, we'll use it for a month for Netflix. Honestly, right now there aren't a lot of Nigerian movies on Netflix, because I feel like now that the world has opened back, a lot of these movie producers and movie owners don't put their movies out on Netflix anymore. Now they are all just going to cinema. You have to go to cinema and pay, because obviously you pay 3,500 naira to go and watch one movie. They are making money. I mean, do you know how much Funke Akindele has made from Omogeto Saga? Today I'm going to be listing my top 5 movies that you could watch on IROKOTV. So I'm going to start from like my list to like the top ones. The least movie I have here is The Secretary.
Vanessa, you cannot be dead, though. Vanessa, you can't be dead because I don't even know anything about you. What's wrong with you now? See, I know something happened to you, but that's not reason enough to live like this. What's all this now? What? Leave me.
Now, The Secretary is a movie about this girl that is lusting over her boss's she's a secretary and she's lusting over her boss's best friend. She went to his house to do something important, but ends up having sex with the guy, and he doesn't even remember her the next time he comes to their office. It's very interesting because it shows how men really treat women. Like, how can you say sexual intercourse with somebody and then the next day you're doing like you don't even know who the person is? This girl stayed in for days inside the room crying. I like how she moved on. Unlike other Nigerian movies, once the guy does you this thing, next thing you see that she's chasing after, either she's chasing after the guy or she plans one evil thing for him or something. But no, this one moved on, and Uncle came back later, hey, when she had already glowed up, as in. So I'm rating this movie an 8/10. 8. Now, Poor-rish.
So is this what we're doing now?
Excuse me?
Stop pretending, Mom. I saw you outside.
Watch your tone.
Watch my tone. Mom, Dad is barely gone and you're already going around with men for money?
I am the one taking care of this family. You will give me the respect that I deserve. I am your mother. Not your sister, not your friend, nor your maid.
The storyline for Porridge, I would normally rate that kind of a movie a 9, a 10, but I have seen this movie before and I have rated it on this channel before. Not exactly the same movie, but exactly the same storyline. So basically this movie is about this girl that her dad is a rich man, very rich, guys, her everything. In fact, she was even gisting her friend right before the information came to her that he's going to buy her a Rolls Royce. This. Even at the point where her father came to tell the family that they were broke, auntie was still asking for Rolls Royce. Her mom was not like she can take a Toyota. Their father is like, we're too poor for a Rolls Royce, we're too poor for a Toyota. That's when he hit on auntie and her mom that they were poor. It was funny how she was so bougie, but she didn't have money anymore, and sis was still being bougie. Fam, even went ahead to go and have a bath outside in her grandmother's house just because she didn't want to have her bath. She didn't want to share bathroom. So that is Porridge, and I'm going to rate it an 8/10. It's actually an interesting movie, but yeah, I'm rating it an 8/10. Yeah, so the next movie I'm going to be talking about is Bustle.
Okay, so first things first, the basis. We need to learn Abuja English, how to communicate with people.
Abuja get English.
Yes, what's like cloud, zaddy? Yeah, right? Damn. Okay.
Wait, so I can say the okra, goat, cloud,
What are you talking about? No wonder they didn't take you for the ushering job.
No, wait, those ushering people, they don't know the difference between fat and sexy. It's not my fault.
No, I know the difference. I'm sexy, you're fat, case closed. Kissing me up.
Now, Bustle for me was quite interesting because it's a storytelling that we've seen, but it was also educational and it didn't give like the expected end. So Bustle is about these 3 girls that are hustlers. The first 2 that you see from the beginning of the movie came from the village part of Abuja. Sure, they all stay in Abuja, but they came from the village part to like the city-ish part. So they come and stay with this their friend who they thought was like a big girl in Abuja, but Auntie was like a big girl living the fake life in Abuja. They come and stay like in her place, and then they figure out that this girl is not actually any big girl. It's very inspirational and it's funny at the same time. You know, you cook meat and then you just cut small so that you can taste if the thing is sweet. Yeah, that's what I'm giving you. Just take that so that you can know if it's sweet. Take it. So I'm going to be rating it an 8/10 as well. The next one I'm going to be talking about is Chimera. Now that was what I thought it was pronounced the first time when I was watching. I was like because the woman's name is an Igbo name. So I kept on waiting, who is there to be this Chimera? But you guys, that's not what it's pronounced. It is pronounced Chimera.
Hello, wifey. I am not your wifey. Gina, I am not your wifey.
Gina, please, leave my house.
And you look a mess. What are you doing? Taking Aya's clothes to the laundry. Someone needs to take care of him. Get out! Out of my house! It's my house! Out! Get out of my house!
So Chimera is basically like it's a health, I won't say it's a health condition, but see, I'm not a scientist, but basically what I understood from the whole this thing, and I actually went and googled it, was it's basically like a fetus swallowing his twin, not like collecting the cells of his dead twin. So now at that time you now have 2 DNAs in you. You're like, I don't know if you guys have heard of like a camera based. So I'm just going to put like a picture or stuff. You guys, I went googling, bruh. That's why I'm rating this movie a 9/10. I've not even just said about the movie, but that's why I'm rating it a 9/10, because it's like, whoa. Now let me tell you about this movie. So basically, it's about this woman and her husband that find out that the wife is not, how am I going to put it? There's husband and then there's wife. And the wife finds out that she doesn't have the same DNA with her own daughter. She gave birth to the daughter. Do you know how much more painful it is knowing that a child that you gave birth to is not your child? So basically she finds this out and she's so depressed. She pulls away from her family. She starts trying to find her real child because she knows that she gave birth to a child. So she's not trying to understand where is my own child if this is not my child. So the husband's best friend is another character in this story. Both of them broke up and became best friends, and now he has a wife. You need to understand that you're no longer in his life. He is married. You're in his house without invitation. You planned my child's birthday. After I said I did not want it, you actually went to plan without my permission. In fact, my best part of that movie was when she beats that best friend. I was just watching this movie, I was like, this one, if you did not beat this girl before, I would have been angry. And I'm going to be rating this movie a 9/10. It is so educative and it's very unique. I'll rate it a 9.5/10 because of that beating. So the next movie I'm going to be talking about, and which is my number 1, Boundaries.
We are going to finish what you are because we are playing rough.
Hi, get away here! Get away here, get away! Go. Save up! Get that place! Came inside the room. A woman must never be above the man in the bed, because that means that she will start to rule you too, spiritually and physically in the home. And then in submission to your husband, you say, Master, do with me as you will. Let us go to the market.
If you've watched that movie, please just give me a thumbs up below. When I watched Boundaries, I was like, bro. So this movie is about a woman and her husband and the husband's mother. Now on a normal this day, I will expect, okay, the woman not like the girl. Okay, no problem. It's a normal movie scenario. I would have put it here. Okay, you don't like her for your son. Why? She doesn't have a child. That's normal. Or she doesn't have a son. That's normal. So this woman hates her daughter-in-law because her daughter-in-law is working. She doesn't want her daughter-in-law to work at all. Like, she wants her to stay at home and take care of her son. And to her, a man is more important than a woman in life. Like, you cannot achieve anything without your husband. At the end of the movie, the woman explains herself, and I feel so bad for her. You guys, this movie, I'm rating it a 9.5. They tried with the funny parts, they tried with the inspirational parts, but yeah, I hope you guys are going to watch some of these movies. But I feel like I was able to like give you guys the storyline. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your beautiful comments below. And I'll see you guys in my next video.